You played a really tough schedule all year. You played 11 NCAA Tournament teams, 16 games, almost half your schedule, went 8-8, so did real well. Just how do you feel like you almost were playing NCAA schedule all year, and how do you think that helps you for this game?
You're just looking like you didn't ask the question.
Yeah, I think we've been playing a great schedule all year. I think we were prepared for the tournament, and I didn't know we had played 11 teams that's going into the tournament, so it's going to be fun, and we're ready to play.
Kind of what he said. I think it prepared us. Coach always tells us that he set our schedule up to prepare us for this time of the year, and I think experience is going to play a big part in this tournament.
Jaylen, what kind of impact do you think Daryl's personality's had on you the last couple of years, just being so outspoken? Not just you, but maybe like Daniel and some of the others on the team. What kind of effect has he had?
He ain't got no effect on me, dude. Lame, bro. Y'all tripping. Nah, Daryl cool, he always got to crack a joke or something like that. You think he cool, but, he pretty decent every now and then, when he antisocial.
Has it been funny, just different for you to watch a guy with that kind of personality on the court, not just off the court, but on the court?
Yeah, the emotion, the love for the sport, the love for the game, the competitiveness.
Oh, man,
I appreciate it. But get your hand off me, bro. It's just want to be a winner. Just love his city, his state, and just the university.
I make people smile. He didn't want to smile right there. I make people smile. That's the great thing about me. Ain't that right, Bob?
Right. I just want to agree with him.
For both guys, they don't turn the ball over a lot. They've had 10 games with single-digit turnovers. How does that change things for you guys defensively?
It doesn't change at all. We're just going to go out there and play our brand of basketball, and we pride ourselves on making the other team turn the ball over. So I don't think the Big East has a team like us that pressures and speeds the other teams up. So it'll be a good game.
Yeah, I think this is the best time of the year, really, just off last year, because we see different teams and they seeing us as a different team as well. I think we one of the most difficult teams to play against and get ready for. It's just going to be interesting to see us play them Friday.
Are there any SEC teams or any other teams you played that Butler reminds you of in similar style as far as preparing for them?
From watching film, I can see a little bit of Arbin. They shoot a lot of threes. That's what Arbin does. They like to run. They can get scrappy on defense. I didn't see a lot of scrappiness, but they can get scrappy on defense. So I can say I see a lot of Arbin in them.
What did you two learn in your first tournament last year about playing a full 40 and closing out games, especially with that North Carolina game, that maybe you can take over to this season?
Just anything can happen in the. It's just tournament time, you just got to play. We play like it's your last. Even if you got something to do with a last-second rebound, you just need that rebound. And every minute is crucial. Every second is crucial. It's just got to come ready to play.
It's like a whole new season. It's a lot more physical, a lot more faster. You got to just leave it all on the floor. And like when I say that, I mean going after every loose ball, every rebound. Every rotation has to be on point, and the main thing is just you have to believe, especially a team like us. I feel like we're the underdogs in every situation, so you just got to go in there believing that you can accomplish what you came to accomplish.
You guys have won 40. Under Mike Anderson, Arkansas has won 40 games when leading at halftime. What is it about Coach at half that gets you guys prepared for those second halves with leads?
When you go in at halftime, you're just confident that you're going to come out the same way you did in the first half or even better. One thing he always tells us is the game is not 20 minutes, it's 40 minutes. So when he says that, I think it kind of clicks in our head that we got to come out and play a lot harder than what we did the first half if we want to win. I think there's been times we've been down at half and we came back and won. So.
Yeah, I think when he says he said 20 minutes. And then it says 40 minutes, but then it just talk bad to you out of nowhere. And it just clicks in your head. Like, okay, we got to come out firing and just emphasize defense like we always do. I think that's our biggest thing when we say defense and come out second half. It clicked in our head that we got to win.
They got a quick temper behind the scenes, so that kind of gets us going in the second half.
I guess I don't know how much you guys have watched film or broken down, guys. You have number 30 for them, Kalen Martin, at 6'7" wing. He led the Big East in scoring in conference games, almost 24 points a game. Number 30. Is he a guy you guys have noticed anything about? And if so, just what do you think makes him a tough player? Because he's pretty far under the national radar, it seems like.
Yeah, he's a great player. I think I watched the game when they played Villanova, and I realized that game that he's probably one of the best 4-men in the country. He's tough. That's basically all I can say. He's tough. We're gonna try to see how tough he is Friday. So.
You want to take that to Jaylen?
Yeah, I think his game remind me of Schofield from Tennessee a little bit. He kind of big, real physical. He can do a lot of things for that team. He does a lot of things for that team. So we're going to see how he play Friday.
Daryl, last year after the North Carolina game, there's a shot of you sitting on the ground, upset, obviously, after that game. How much does that feeling drive you this year?
I actually had that picture set as my phone background up until this season started. It just motivates me and shows me how close we were to beating the number 1 team in the country. And that game actually showed me that in this tournament, anything can happen. Like I said, if you just go out there and believe and give it your all, it doesn't matter what seed a team is, any team can go down. But that game really motivated me, knowing that I actually set out the last 3 or 4 minutes with cramps, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen again because I want to give it my all this time. And if I'm going to lose, I'm gonna go out with a fight.
For both of you guys, you both went through the putting your names in the draft last year and then took them back out. But I'm wondering, in a few weeks when this is all done, however long it takes, what kind of advice would you both have for Daniel as he makes the decision, whatever decision he has to make?
Make your decision based off yourself, Just make yourself happy. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Just do what you want to do. Just do what's best for you and your family and your situation.
Basically, kind of what Jaylen said. Just go with whatever makes you happy. I think he has to remember that it's nobody else's choice but his. You got to live with the choices you make in life, and if he decides to go to the NBA, that's a decision that he made personally, and he has to be happy with it, whether it's wrong or right. I think that's just all a part of becoming a man. You got to live with the choices you make.
For both of you, how critical is the bench going to be? The bench play, bench scoring, rebounds, everything that you guys need from the bench. How critical is that going to be in this tournament after maybe not getting exactly what you needed at the SEC tournament?
I'm not going to say we just didn't get what we needed at the SEC tournament. We're a young team as far as our bench, and I think those guys, I don't know if they really just looked at it as we looked at it as last year. We was in the championship game, and this was their first time. So I think if we was to do the SEC tournament over again, it would be different. But our bench will play a big part in this tournament. I think they realize that now. It's been a long season. Starters usually play a lot of minutes, and around this time, this is where, your bench is the most effective.
Yeah, I think our bench was good for that first tournament. They was young, but I think they learned a lot through the tournament. I think they're going to be ready for this week. They know what to do. They know what we expect from them, and it's going to be a great experience for them. Hopefully they get back there next year as well. So I think they're going to enjoy this time and precious this time wisely.
Last one, Bob.
Yeah, Jaylen, Daryl talked about his emotions and motivation after the North Carolina game. I was wondering if you could talk about that too. And Daryl, when you mentioned the Villanova game, do you want to talk about when Butler beat Villanova? Okay, that's what I thought, but I want to make sure.
Well, I'm not talking about when Villanova beat Butler.
When Butler beat Villanova, 101-90.
No, but yeah, last year motivation. I remember the play like it was yesterday. I mean, I remember Joel Berry going up, shooting a shot, and we could have got the rebound, but instead we was like just standing still looking for a call, and they ain't called nothing. They got a basket, so
That was a travel.
it was a good travel, great travel.
No excuses. Though.
Great travel,
Not making any
but-
excuses, but that was.
I mean, it happened, and we lost, so that motivation always sticks in our head. That question always being asked, even when I go back home, and it's going to be different this year.
All right, thanks, guys.